Today I'd like to review another one of the unique features within the analysis tool inside of WorkNC. To access this tool, we go to the Graphical tab and then click on the Analysis button. The feature that we will be reviewing today is the fourth option called Draft Angle. So with Draft Angle, we have the ability to ask WorkNC to shade the part depending on the slope of the surfaces. So, for example, if the slope limits are set at 15 and 25 degrees, anything above 25 degrees will be blue, anything in between 15 and 25 will be green, and anything below 15 degrees will be red. A very common way to set this at the beginning is to set the lower limit to 0 and the upper limit to be 90 degrees. This way we see vertical slopes are red, anything flat is 90 degrees draft, and then any shape in between is green. And if we click on those surfaces, the software will show us the specific slope, and it can detect exactly where we're clicking with our mouse. If we're looking for a specific slope, let's say the slope of this surface that's at 33 degrees, we could set, for example, our limit 33 to 35. And then we would find that that singular surface is in that range. There is an auto compute button so that as soon as we enter into the analysis button, the calculation happens. So generally this is a good idea to keep active unless you're dealing with very large components, where you may want to use the compute button to specify exactly when you want the calculation to take place. The second checkbox here for activate shading is a more specific or subtle shading, where in the bottom of a radius, for example, it of course will go to 90 degrees draft, and as we get more vertical, we will be approaching 0 degrees draft, and it will show us that gradient. Third, we have the ability to show undercuts. So this changes the color of the part completely and really highlights in certain specific areas in a peach color where there's an undercut. So here within the sloped mold surfaces, we do not see any undercuts, so that's a nice check to make. And if there was, it would be highlighted in peach, so that would tell us that we need to use some specific machining techniques, perhaps use a lollipop shaped cutter or some 5-axis approach to machine those areas. Otherwise, everything looks okay. Of course, it shows us the underside of the part in that peach color because we can't machine those features without some kind of undercutting or 5-axis for different operation. The Show Surface Orientation checkbox lets us see that cream-colored representation of the part where we have the ability to edit surface orientation and change these colors from green to red. This is something that we use in 5-axis machining and may not always be something that we need to edit, but it is available here for editing purposes. The next checkbox that we see is a quick box to see flat areas only. In other words, it automatically does the 0 and 90 degree slope manipulation that we see here. So hopefully this tool will be very useful for you as machinists when we're beginning to determine what steps we're going to take to program a part. A lot of this information that we find within the analysis tool is essential to help us make our determinations for how we're going to approach the machining of this project. Thanks for your attention, and please reach out if you have any questions.